Look, my energy's priceless. Told my jeweler ISIS. I'm way too decisive. Don't catch that ego-itis. When I'm up in London, everybody say your highness. Not because I'm royal, but...
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from Live Today. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Taking a look at New York. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, and I don't see them cooling off anytime soon. I mean, it's going to take a very special effort to take these guys down when they're on a roll like this.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Here's Edwards, and a missed layup. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams and told his guys this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Edwards drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Grimes. And the Knicks miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Edwards. Driving the lane. 2 points. That one goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Brunson, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the free throw, no good.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside, Russell. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Grimes. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Anderson the screen. Inside. Gobert in the corner. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 8. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. One-on-one here. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
Pass to Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Brunson. Count that one. Brunson's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Reed. Comes up empty down low. Driving in. Barrett wide open. He fires. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. His work on the glass was outstanding in that. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's Rose. And rejection by McDaniel. Faster quickly. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Knicks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. Here's Hartenstein.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Outside, Russell. There's the screen. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Into the lane. Knicks with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Edwards drives in. It's tipped. Pass to Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Stolen by Rose. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
To the paint. Here's Prince. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pastor quickly. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Down low. Prince. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Right wing. Here's Toppin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
.32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Prince. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Prince misses. It'll count. And no good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, But the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Randall outside. Out to the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Blocking foul. Jericho Sims. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Checking into the mix. Emmanuel Quickly.
Outside, Russell. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The three. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. .135 left to play here in the third. Anderson outside. Inside. Here's Prince. Pass to Noel. They need this one. The Knicks pull it in. Now Barrett. 6 points for him. And he comes up with the deuce. Barrett's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Prince up top. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Rivers gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Out to the right wing. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Back to Rose. Pass to Grimes. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Grimes has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
know, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And so it's the New York Knicks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. All around, it's hard to point.
44.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timberwolves trail by 18. But Trey, offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Barrett with the ball. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Clock at 4. Rivers trying to get open. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got his first basket.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards lets the three fly. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's Rose. Out to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for your Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson, D'Angelo Russell.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the inside. The fadeaway. Gobert trying to get open. Anderson can't get it to go. Left side Rose. Back to Barrett. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota now the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. So for the Knicks. New York leading by 16. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Timeout called for Minnesota.
And so the timeout here by Chris Finch.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup. Russell's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Over to the wing. Takes the three. Sims with the rebound. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Russell. Here's Anderson. Another shot. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson. Pass to quickly to the right side. They get it again. Here's Brunson. Here's Toppin. 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's McDaniels. Count the basket.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New York.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Right side, Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Here's Toppin. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them.